Imagine a time before the onset of the Quartz Crisis. Omega has just won the horological space race against its arch-rival Rolex's Cosmograph. Its now famed chronograph, Speedmaster, is now been certified for spaceflight by NASA and it has earned the moniker Moonwatch. This was truly a moment of triumph and redemption for a company that enshrined its ideals of precision and utility in timekeeping in its founding motto, Omega, exact time for life. Thanks to the reliability of its Caliber 321, a chronograph movement based on Lemania CH27, of which the base was proudly shared, among others, by Patek Philippe's hand-wound chronographs, the pre-moon Speedmaster had survived NASA's tests under extreme conditions, even as it remained, by and large, within a rate of 5 seconds per day. Without even delving into the lore of earlier mil-spec Omega Seamasters and their later revival in the 1990s as the Bond watch, here we have then a strong brand heritage of producing robust, reliable, and utilitarian sports watches that not only stand the test of time, but also have the uncanny ability of beating their counterparts in their own game. Rolex, especially Rolex first and foremost. After all, the Speedmaster is every bit the chronograph that the Rolex Daytona is, if not more. The Seamaster Diver and the Rolex Submariner have a similar trajectory in terms of their provenance and celebrity association, but the iconic Seamaster is an expression of a different design language that foregrounds visibility and utility. This is exactly the source of every Omega enthusiast's pride, the distinction from the hometown rivals Rolex that may hardly be quantified by the price point or any other measure of value. Perhaps this is precisely why the 2022 Omega novelties were met with mixed reviews upon their release. No matter what one might make of the sum total of these new releases, the uncanny familiarity of some of the designs to recent Rolex models made in various alloys of steel, precious metal, and unobtainium is simply undeniable. So where does that leave us? Especially in the wake of the even more controversial release of the Moon Swatches, simply with the recognition that a giant conglomerate, the Swatch Group, ultimately remains at the helm of this illustrious brand of Swiss watchmaking. Swatch have taken what they deem to be the most important and most effective strategy from Omega's history, which is besting their most immediate rivals in their own game, and implemented it as their opening gambit for the brand's future identity. It remains to be seen whether the path taken by the Swatch Group will ultimately prove to be the best to take forward the Omega heritage of precision and utility well into the 21st century. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share far and wide to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And stay tuned for further content on the other 2022 releases from Rolex, Tudor, and others, as well as our shared passion for wristwatches.